So, good morning guys. Bilis lang to. Gagawin lang natin is discuss ulit yung diffusion, which is yung isa sa mga pinaka-important part ng diffusion is yung dalawang law ni Fick. Okay. So, usually, ang hinahanap kapag tinatakil natin ng Fick's first and second law is the left side. Itong part na to. What if hindi naman hinahanap? What if yung C2 naman ang hinahanap? What if yung T hinahanap? What if yung X hinahanap? So, yun yung itatakil ko ngayong umaga. Para alam natin lahat, hindi lang ito. Okay? So, we're gonna solve some sample problem here regarding this. So, the first problem is this. A biological membrane of thickness 1.5 millimeters separates two compartments containing certain gas. The diffusion coefficient of the gas through the membrane is 3.2 times 10 to the power of -11 meters squared per second. The diffusive flux of the gas across the membrane is measured to be 6.4 times 10 to the power of -9 moles per meter squared per second. If the concentration on one side of the membrane is 4 moles per meter cube, determine the concentration on the other side. So, bago ka mag-solve ng mga ganyan, dapat, para mas mapadali ang buhay mo, mag-resa ka. So, ito ang given natin. Thickness given natin is 1.5 millimeters. Okay? We convert that to meters, which becomes 0.015. Now, the D, or the diffusive coefficient, is 3.2 times 10 to the power of -11 meters squared per second. Then the diffusive flux is 6.4 times 10 to the power of -9 mole per meter squared per second. And the other concentration is 4 moles per meter cube. Okay. So, dito na nagkakatalunan. Kapag ang hinahanap ay ang concentration ng dalawa, ganito ang gagawin mo. Divide both sides by T. Cancel yung T dyan. Then, mapupunta dito, magiging JT negative D times C2 minus C1. Excuse me. Now, we need to isolate this. So, we divide both sides by negative D. So, cancel. Then, negative D is mapupunta dito sa kabila. Okay. Ngayon na na-isolate na natin siya, tandaan nyo, C1 ang given, 4 moles. So, siya ang dapat mapunta sa kabila kasi C2 ang hinahanap. So, kung pinunta natin sa kabila, magiging positive yan. So, ito ang pinaka-equation natin. C2 is equal to C1 minus JT over D. So, dito nagkakatalunan kasi pag nagkamali ka ng derivation dito, talo ka agad. Okay? Mali na kagad yung gawa mo. So, solve na natin to. So, if we plug in the values, this is what we will get. So, of course, C1 we know is 4 moles per meter cube minus 6.4 times 10 to the power of -9 times 0.015 divided by 3.2 times 10 to the power of -11. Ngayon, nasa yung units? Okay, ito rin yung mga isa sa pinaka-importante nyo kailangan yung i-check. Okay? So, here. So, ang pinaka-straightforward dyan is cancel. Kailangan ng lumabas dito is moles per meter cube. Okay? So, cancel yung first M. Ang mangyayari na lang dyan is mole per meter per second, right? Divided by meter squared per second. So, if we take the reciprocal of this becomes, so parang babalakin lang natin tong baba, tapos times natin siya. Magiging ganito siya. Second per meter square. Okay. Ganyan. Baliktad lang. Baliktad lang natin. So, mangyayari, maka-cancel yung second. Then, see, multiply lang natin itong dalawang m, which will become, just like magic, meter cube, which is the same as 4 moles. So, after we multiply this, right? After we multiply that, and divide, this is what we will get. Negative 0.3 moles per meter squared cube. Then we just minus, this is what we will get. 3.7 moles per meter cube. Ibig sabihin yan, from higher concentration to low concentration. Excuse me. So basically, keep in mind lang na ito ang magkakatalunan. Okay? You need to know how to derive. Ito yung way ng pagde-derive niya kapag C2 minus C1. Same lang siya kung T ang hinahanap. Okay? Kung T naman ang hinahanap dito, for example, di-divide mo to sa J para mawala yung J sa kabila. So, magiging negative T times C2 minus C1 over J. Then, you can find the T. Right? And pag di ka sure, mag-unit cancellation ka. Pero usually, pag nagawa mo na yan dyan, tama yan. Baka kasi malilito pa kayo rito eh. Diba? So, ayun lang. Sa first law ay Fick. Next naman ay yung second law, which is ito. So, next naman natin ay Fick's second law. So, basahin natin. A semi-infinite solid initially contains zero concentration of a diffusing species at time 0. Yan, 0 at initial. The surface concentration is suddenly increased to 1.5 mole per meter cube and maintained at that level. The diffusion coefficient of the species in the solid is 2 times 10 to the power of negative 12 meters squared per second. Determine the time required for the concentration at a depth of 0.5 millimeters to reach 0.3 mole per meter cube. So usually, ang hinahanap dito is itong diffusion coefficient. Itong C. Ay, hindi. Yung ano. So, ito yung usually hinahanap. Okay? Pero here, hinahanap yung time. Okay? Which means, dito sa equation natin, yun, itong maliit na to. Yun yung hinahanap natin, itong time. Okay. Siyempre, first step, lagay mo muna yung mga given. So, C xt is equal to 0.3 moles per meter cube. Now, the surface concentration is 1.5 moles per meter cube. Okay? And the thickness is 0.0005 meters. And the diffusion coefficient is 2 times 10 to the power of negative 12 meters squared per second. Okay. Ang equation natin is yan. Ito. So, derive na naman ulit. Kasi kailangan nating hanapin yung itong nasa loob. So, okay. Unang-una, divide muna natin both sides by CS. Okay. Mawawala siya sa kabila. Then, ito na lang matitira. Then, ayan. Tapos, kapag ka-divide natin yan, ito yung tricky part. Is kapag dinivide natin, lalabas 0.2. Ngayon, that means na kung anong earth function man yung lalabas dito, error function, will equal to 0.2. So, if we look at our dito sa table function ng error, hahanapin natin, usually ang hinahanap is ito. Okay? Ang hanapin natin kung saan yung 0.2, which is this. Okay? So, mas precise lang to nakalagay sa akin. So, imbis na usually kasi ito yung hanapin mo. Tapos biglang ito yung lalabas. Ngayon, baliktad. Ito ang hanapin mo. So, 0.2 is equal to 0.18. So, sasagot dyan, hindi lang naman 0.2. So, 0.179 is equals to this. Kung ano man ang lumabas dyan. Ngayon na alam na natin yan, pwede na natin silang i-derive ulit. Kumbaga baliktad lang ginawa natin. Ano ba yung... Kasi wala naman nang mag-i-equal dito eh. Kailangan mag-i-equal siya sa 0.179 or 0.8. Okay? 0.18. So, you multiply both sides by 2 square root of dt, 0.179. So, mangyari, cancel. Matitira na lang to. Tapos, pupunta yung 0.179 sa baba ng x. Tapos, yun to naman, babaglagay natin sa baba. Okay? Ito na ang nangyari. So, gets ba dito? Usually kasi, ang hinahanap, kunyari, na-solve mo na to, may lalabas na value dyan. Ang lalabas na value dyan, kung susundin natin is 0.2. 0.2 ang lalabas dito. So, 0.2 is equal to 0.179. Pero dahil alam natin yung 0.2, kumbaga binaliktad lang natin, 0.2, it must equals to 0.179. Okay? Ayan yung trick dito sa part na to. Kaya ito yung pinili ko. So, after that, it's just smooth sailing. Square root of dt. Tapos yung thickness, which is 0.005. Multiply that. Ito lalabas. Then, square root both sides. Then, divide both sides by d. Alam natin yung value ng d, which is 2 times 10 to the power of negative 12. And, paano natin malalaman na tama? Magkakancel yung meter squared and matitira yung second. Second ang hinahanap. Time ang hinahanap. Kung may meters pa rin dyan, mali ka na kaagad. So, lalabas dyan is the time is equal to 9.76 times 10 to the power of 5 seconds or 11.3 days. So, it will take 11.3 days for the concentration to reach 0.3 moles per meter cube. And, ayun lang, that's